So this is week 2 on my vacation, and maybe it's week 3 or 4, depending on whatever order this comes out, but what am I playing? Sonic the Hedgehog. Didn't think I was going to do this, but it's kind of like one of those things, it's like everyone should play it. It's like a treat to be able to play it. I wanted to do it, so I'm going to do it, and let's get going to it. Continuing the RF saga, we have some legit diagonal interference that is not coming from anything that I seem to be able to control. So I'm just going with it. And this is all part of the experience of RF. So I played Toe Jam and Earl in here, and I wanted to do another video that improved a few things. To get things going, there's a lot of elements in it, and to be able to take a second pass, I think there are certain motifs that I thought afterwards I'm putting together, I'm like, oh wow, that makes a lot of sense to do that way. I really should have emphasized talking about the story of the game or showing stuff from the instruction manual, but I think this is the last time I'm going to do it in this room. Not really because of this room, but more because of this TV. This TV is not the greatest. It's interesting. I mean, I think it's more authentic to the way older TVs were. It's more bubble distorted than I have a Trinitron that I usually get footage off of. I got this one out of storage because it's lighter. It is like near impossible to move a 36-inch CRT TV by yourself. And I also noticed with this game that it's a little misaligned to the left. You can see there's a little vertical blue, and on the other side there's these like calibration dots, and you can see that there's image on the other side of the screen. I didn't notice it with Toe Jam and Earl. The older TVs used to be able to adjust a lot of things and to be able to calibrate it so that it can compensate for things that are miscalibrated. But I guess the TVs from the 90s, they took that feature away. At least this one, it's not in the menus. It's conflicting because I always thought of this game as like a work of art back in the day. 8-year-old me was like, when I saw it, I was just like, whoa. And get me through there. And so to have it, I guess to display it on not the best of circumstances, I think with the bubble on this TV, there is distortion. It's definitely blurry. It's the blurriness on the edges is not the camera. It's the actual tube, or you know, the way the screen is. I guess I don't know if they were all like that, but Trinitrons are. The whole thing that makes why Trinitron was so great is because it was much flatter. So when you saw box art where it had the curved bubble, that's how most people saw it. But as it kind of progressed, you didn't see those shots anymore because screens got flatter. Even though this is a TV from the 90s, I guess it's just a cheaper TV. Oh, I didn't know that was there. And I'm not a fan of the speed shoes. I think it makes it actually harder to do things. Where am I going? I always like taking the high route. Yeah, I think comparatively, this is an easier game compared to Sonic 2, especially getting Chaos Emeralds. Even though they don't, you know, there's no benefit in it. They don't do anything for you. Whoa. What am I in? I'm in Act 3. Okay, I don't have to care about my rings in this one. So yeah, I said it's supposed to tell a story. What is it? Like Dr. Robotnik captures all the animals, puts them in robots, and you have to defeat him every time. And what else is the story in this game? It's good because it's simple. It's like, even though like the mechanic of robots, it's very good for the simplicity of programming, why do enemies have repeatable patterns? Well, they're robots, they've been programmed. So I always thought that was a good concept for embracing the limitations of something. And why one of the animals is Casper the Ghost, I don't know, but maybe that's a baby seal. Marble Zone was always the slower level, but I always thought it looked better than a lot of the levels, other than Starlight Zone and Green Hill. Half of it is the way things look, and as a first impression, the idea that you have to slow down in a Sonic game. I mean, if it was all just racing around, then racing around wouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, and in terms of controlling the player, that's something that a lot of older games did. I feel like this one doesn't do it as much. Like Sonic 2 has a lot of, you hit a spring and it bounces you back into spikes, but I feel like a lot of the placement, some of it is like that, but it's very, I guess it makes sense. Sometimes you hit a spring and it allows you to go into a place that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. Not as trolly, I guess. It's, you know, everything's deliberate, and even if it's, maybe part of it's because I have so much of it memorized, come on. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, I feel like that one's the hardest one, just because it's so open. Yeah, it's kind of a burden to have to be so ring conscious, but once you get past it, it's fine. I think I didn't play this one all the way through to like get a sense of where everything is, just because I think I played it so much when I was younger. It's just in my memory so well, but I did play it, and yeah, I remember that. I think that getting that Chaos Emerald's the hardest one. Oh god, whew, that was risky. I always feel like sometimes on this level, like your button inputs get eaten on the special stages. Whoa, come on, no. Man, oh man. Come on. Ooh, I don't usually take this route. That's the good thing about this game, is there's so many different routes you could take. And the more you get through it, like that's cool to see the green on top of that. The more you do it, the more... Is there something special over here? The more complex it gets. See, like, what would be over there? Nothing I want. As you go through, it gets much more complex. And there's stuff that 20 years later, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know this was here. But I do remember this. Ooh, that sucks. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh my god, I'm going into Robotnik without any rings. Ooh, that was stupid. I wouldn't have been so laissez-faire about that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be a little more cautious this time. Okay, there we go. Actually, my diagonal interference has gone vertical now. Oh, yeah, forget about that. I'm not gonna let that be my white whale. Or, yeah, I guess it's the moral of Moby Dick. If at first you don't succeed, just try and get that whale one more time. Oh, I got the speed shoes. I hate the speed shoes, though. They're so annoying. Is there something I want down here? Nope. Whoa. Okay, I remember this guy. Like, if you don't jump up, he gets you. Oh, no, if you jump up, he gets you. Ah, and there goes that platform. See if I can get it to spawn back. I don't know if it comes back. Oh, it does come back. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I like to take the high route. I don't know if there's anything I want there. Is there anything I want on that side? Let's say no. Yeah, Sonic 2 is a more fun game. You know, they did a whole Christian Whitehead widescreen remaster of this and added the spin dash. And, I mean, it's good. I think this game, all these games would benefit from being widescreen. Maybe it's just I know this one so much that I don't get tricked. But it is a limitation. You're running fast and you can't run too fast, otherwise you're gonna run into something. And if you care about Chaos Emeralds, then you're not gonna want to lose your rings. Not that. Nope. No, thank you. Yeah, I think, man. I mean, this is easier than the Sonic 2 special stage, but at the same time, it's also very difficult, especially when you get to things like this. You know, it's very disorienting. Nope, we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that either. Whew. Oh, God. Man, come on. Come on. Ugh. I mean, it's funner than it sounds, but at the same time, it's also very nerve-wracking. So, only 2 more to go in this. No real reward for getting them all, other than the happy ending. I don't remember what I was talking about before that. That really spent me. Oh yeah, see, this is one of those things that doesn't help you to do that. So anyways, is this fun compared to the games that came after it? Yeah, I think it's fun. I think part of it is just it's kind of classically... everything looks so good. I think every Sonic game had kind of a sprite redesign. Whoa, oh, that was lucky. I don't even jump on those guys. I want a shield. Naked without my blue shield. Actually, no, there's one down here. See, this is one of those things. By Sonic 3, I remember, and I remember people like actively saying it out loud, that it was kind of surprising how dated it felt. How it was such a big deal, and then just in a couple years, just seemed dated. And yeah, to like not have the spin dash, I mean, I think I'm fine with not having it. It's cool that they introduced it and they made changes. I mean, that's what you do with a remaster. But to play the original one, that's just the parameters of the game. There's no spin dash. And I think not having it doesn't make it not fun. And yeah, I mean, the sprite looks really good. I think it's more that this game is a little more 3D. Like, if you look at the animation style, it's sort of this pseudo 3D with a lot of things. And the other ones, they kind of went more flatter, or especially the second one. And so that just, like, the Sonic sprite redesign matches the art style. Oh, man. If you go up, if you do something there, you get, there's like a higher... There's 2 signposts on this level. I never get it right, though. I'm always not sure where I am when I'm there. But that's one of those things that I never knew about when I was younger. If you went up higher, there was another signpost. Which brought you to the same place. The difference is there's more rings, I guess. So if you needed rings, you get more rings. Let's see if I could do this. Man, come on. Oh ho ho. See, I don't want to get risky, like right when I'm about to get it. I don't know whether or not there's any down there. Fuck. So close. It's just get me on the other side. I'm gonna fall through. Watch me fall all the way through and miss it entirely. Thank you. Now I just need to go back and do that one that I missed the first time. Which, I mean, getting all the rings in Labyrinth Zone, that's not gonna be fun. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot I wasn't even paying attention. I was actually paying attention to the interference on the screen more than I was paying attention to anything else. I don't know the problem. You only see it, you know, I can only see it when it's like there's a dark background, really. Oh, so close. Okay, this is another white whale trying to get on that platform. Oh man, it's nice that it's always in the same spot when you go to do it, but it's like... There we go. Oh man, that is unfortunate. Come on. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a good, right there, the way that's kind of bleeding out, that's a real good, I mean, other than this vertical bands, that bleed on that yellow, that is a good example of RF cross contamination. You jump from RF to S-video, or like RCA, I think it's more stable, but definitely S-video is like where you really are like, whoa, this is much better. And then where you have like the composite, oh, this is risky. Forgot I have the stars. It get kind of risky when I have the stars. Bam. Okay. Ooh. So yeah, you don't really notice the difference is obviously with the difference between S-video and component. It's kind of like, oh, it seems more saturated. Really, I think it's just more color accurate. There's like an AV multi-port out for the Model 1. I don't know if they got rid of it with the Model 2, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd try it. It depends on if it's over $100. I'm not getting it. It's one of those things that's like a proprietary input to the Genesis to be able to have a better signal. But I had no idea what it was when I was younger. I had no idea what there's so many extra ports, and they used expansion for Sega CD. But every console had some port on it that I was like, what is this? What is this for? And it would end up being used for nothing. Remember, I'm trying to get rings. So don't get careless. That's a sound of anxiety. Whoa! Those are my nightmares. I only got 50 rings, so as long as I don't lose them. Yeah, I mean, this is not a particularly fun level, but it's unique, so it sort of breaks up the... I don't know, I just can't see it any other way. Other than like some... Ooh, oh, I got distracted by that. Still distracted. The whole idea of the vacation was, one, to sort of figure out what videos would be worth doing. Oh, just trying to... Okay. Just trying to beat that. What videos would be worth doing? Oh great, now I don't have my shield. I think it's fine. Oh right, this is my chance to win. What videos would be worth doing, and also to actually get other work done that I've been neglecting because it's like trying to do this every week is just exhausting. So that's what I mean by vacation. Now don't mess this up. Oh man, this is... I hate this one. I'm gonna focus 100% on this now. Come on. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. This problem is when it's like going really fast like this, and I gotta find one that drops it. Okay, here we go. Ride that as much as I can. It really feels like you're slipping on the walls and you can't jump. That's really what this one feels like. There's just not a lot to jump on. You're just rolling off the fucking walls. Come on, last one. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I'll take that. That was just luck. Did I just jump off of the fucking goal thing? Come on, and it's all up. It's all things that are increasing the speed. I'm not on the side I want to be. God damn it. Yeah, so sometimes they're sometimes it makes mistakes in your favor. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Fall down onto it. Just like disintegrating everything around it and not getting it. Fuck. Come on. Come on. You're really making me fight for this. Fuck. See, it's like sometimes when you're going that fast, it doesn't actually, you can't actually jump off of anything. Yeah, this is not fun. I hate this fucking one. It's really fucking making me earn it. I don't even get that. Come on. So fucking close. Alright, got them all. God, I hate that one. Again, if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. I remember back in the day, when I first started playing this game, I couldn't make it past Marble Zone. Forget getting the Chaos Emeralds. I don't think I even knew you were supposed to get them. Like, I didn't fully understand the concept of the game. But yeah, now who cares about our rings? Like, we can, Oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, we're in Act 2. I thought we were in the infinite, the infinite one. I'm jumping ahead of myself. So yeah, get some rings before I... I was like so in my victory that I just forgot that there was a whole nother act. So I got 2 more Labyrinth Zones. That's nothing to celebrate. But I don't need rings anymore. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Did I hit any signposts? I did, thank you. What does that do? Oh yeah. Don't forget, there's a thing there. Is the first act where I don't have to care about my rings is the first one I die in. Oh, it disappeared! Whew. Oh, yeah, no. Boom. Don't have to... Oh, you can't jump. I don't know what the point of that. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm allowed to stay. I like that. Yeah, and the second one, I think... Did they run? Yeah, no, I don't remember. It was the third one when they started doing power poses. Like when you get the signpost. Yeah, that was always an interesting glitch too when he jumped and he didn't roll into a ball. So with the Toe Jam and Roll video, I was like, yeah, I only do... Pretty sure this is a shortcut. I only do 4 to 20 minute videos Oh, god damn it. And... Whew. And it ended up being 49 minutes, and... I mean, I could have spent more time. That's the conflict. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing that's a quick thing. And then you do a thing that's a quick thing, and it's, oh, I can prove this, I can prove that. Where am I going? Am I going this way? Okay, don't forget there's... Ugh, I'm underwater. I can prove this, I can prove that, and... I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut. And then that makes it like, oh, it's not a quick thing anymore. It's not a vacation thing. But it is like videos want to be whatever length they want to be. Like a video that's just a long video is going to be. If it wants to be that, then that's what it's going to be. I'm sure I could have refined it a little bit, but then I wouldn't have been able to move forward, and that would just kind of defeat the whole purpose of this vacation. Whatever, this kind of taking the time to figure things out. I feel like I'm going in a loop. Am I supposed to go in this direction? Things tend to naturally lead you in the way you're supposed to go in this game, so I'll trust it. Trust that I want to go there. Ooh, now do I want this? Did I hit one of these earlier? See, this is the conflict with this, is that if you end up messing up, you have to do it without rings. I don't remember if I hit a lamppost before this. I'm gonna go with it. Where'd Robotnik go? Isn't Robotnik supposed to be here? I got a shield. See, now, in this one, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you're trying to kill him. You just don't want to get behind with the water. So, I mean, you might be able to, but it's best not to let that distract you. Because it's really just about keeping up. Actually, yeah, there is kind of like a rubber band physics. He doesn't get too far away from you. Oh, so it was really just that. Okay. Okay. Okay, Starlight Zone. I did a video about Starlight Zone. Yeah, that's why it's surprising that I'm actually, I didn't think I'd be doing this game just because the whole reason I did Starlight Zone, one, because it's probably my favorite level, but also because Green Hill Zone's kind of the default. But it is kind of like, it's kind of like, oh, you gotta do Green Hill Zone. You gotta cover that. It's like everybody's dream to make a video about Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, it would really be a nightmare to have to do the same thing every day. Just be like, oh, this is where I'm stuck. I am stuck doing product reviews. I am stuck doing, like, this is how you do this, and like something that involves like a lot of research, and then there's all these edge case scenarios, and you're trying to figure out the balance between addressing edge case scenarios and then actually being entertaining. And if you're constantly doing these little caveats about like, oh, well, you know, in this scenario, that's an area, yeah, who needs rings now? Then it's not as entertaining. If you're like constantly like, well, you know, in this case, in that case, like you're trying to make like a deliberate statement, and then you're like, well, you know, you could this, you could that, and it's not entertaining. And there's always that conflict of saying everything versus just getting to the point and moving on. It's like I had a sociology class. It was like my first college class, and the first 15 minutes of every class was spent talking about how you need to be on time because there's always people coming in late. So while we were waiting for those late people, we would just get lectured on why you always have to be on time. And it's like, we're on time. I feel like the punishment for being on time is hearing the lecture about being on time. So maybe I shouldn't be on time. Like, why don't we just get to the point? And that's the problem with like edge case scenario or trying to cover everything, is that it's just annoying to hear all the time. So that's a conflict in structuring a video, and there's certain formats where you just don't have to do that. Or you could just go like, or, you know, whatever. I mean, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. And that's like way more refreshing than having to be an authority on something. And I tried, I'm gonna be bringing back some ideas that didn't do well just to give them another shot. But, oh, I feel that. History as I remember it was a format that I thought, oh, this is great. I just say whatever comes to me, and that's the whole point, is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, this will be great. It's fun to do, but it didn't really get any traction. After I did my first History as I remember it Atari video, I took a little break, and everything was kind of plateaued. Like, it didn't seem like I was getting much traction. Like, I was plateauing. And so I was like, oh, I gotta figure out what I want to do. Kind of like this right now. And what I figured out was, I was like, oh, let's start another channel. I was seeing these kind of passive, relaxed channels. There's just ambient whatever. And I thought, wow, like, that's lots of viewers. You put out long videos and people are just watching them while they're sleeping. Like, that's great. And there's two things wrong with that. One, I started that channel, it's called Ambient Matrix. Two, I abandoned that channel because some of my videos started getting traction on this channel. And so it was like, oh, the thing I really want to do is working now. Like, let's focus on the thing I want to do, because it's real. In reality, I don't care about passive relaxation channels. I'm like, I want stimulation all the time. I mean, I get the whole idea. It's kind of like how podcasts are consumed. This video is kind of like a podcast. You don't really have to watch it. It's just passive stuff that's going on in the background. You know, it's not masterfully edited. I think the whole thing with... Do I want to do that? I think I do. Yes. The whole thing with... Oh, I hate these platforms. Okay, let me stop and think about myself. The whole thing with... Man, is this gonna be worth it? This might not be worth it. It's also gonna distract the hell out of me. The whole thing with... Yeah, you jump through them, that's what you do. If you are like, I want to make income, if you're just plateauing, there's not a lot of incentive. It's sort of like, I mean, I've spent years before this making videos knowing that nobody would watch them, but the goals changed to make income. So before anything started taking off, where I was like getting views outside of my little bubble, it was kind of like, oh, like maybe the strategy should be to start a new channel where making videos is much easier. Oh, I just blew it. Went from the top to the bottom. I don't even know what that does, but... This is unfortunate. Oh, that's lucky. Okay, will I ever be able to think and talk at the same time? There's like a thing where I think there's like a blade that comes running out. I was so anticipating it. It's somewhere. There's something where some blade chases you. Is it here? Yeah, so anyways, if I didn't conclude it. So yeah, I started a passive ambient. Whoa! Oh, come on. Started a passive ambient channel, and then I abandoned it when, no. When this started to take off. Because I just don't have the passion. Oh, there it is. I was able to do videos fast. There's always stuff to find out. You know, nothing's easy. Even stuff where it's just like, oh, this is gonna be like churning it out. I feel like there's a much funner high road. Yeah, maybe I'll end up putting stuff on there. I mean, I have a bunch of short stuff. Whoa. It's all Greta stuff. Oh, man. That's so premature. Yeah, you think it's the end and it's not. Now let's see if I can time this right. I think there is a, you could skip a bunch if you just do that. But yeah, it didn't make sense because they just didn't have the passion to do it. I mean, it's... And that's the thing, it's a lot easier to just... Oh, I'm going up. I'm done. See? Shortest level ever. It's a lot easier to do something you actually care about than to just churn out stuff. Yeah, I might do something with it, but yeah, it really is about getting subscriptions. That's the whole thing. Too, I was like, oh, you get so many watch hours, but it's hard to get subscriptions with something like that because it's so hard to stand out. You really have to do stuff to stand out to, you know, there's a lot of generic things you can do. Oh, that's something people are doing, but it's like, there's a combination. There's always this combination between story and character and getting to the point. Too much in any direction can kind of hurt you in finding that balance. And speaking of balance, I think I'm about to win. Oh, no, one more. One more. Yeah, I thought that was going to be the smoothest segue ever. Speaking of balance... God damn it. There's one more left. There we go. And now I can hit him if I feel like it, or I can let him go, but can't do anything else. And of course I'm facing in the wrong direction, but whatever. Okay, that's the end of this game. Yeah, this is the good ending, where you release the emeralds and everything becomes like, if it wasn't tropical enough, like overblown. Way too many flowers. But yeah, that's basically it. But anyways, this was the beginning for me. This is my earliest influence in wanting to do animation, which kind of turned into wanting to do video. And music. I did music way before all of this. I remember I used to wonder, you see the credits at the end of games and I was like, who are these people? Who made this and how did they make it? If there's ever something that was my first influence to make something. I mean, I had an Atari. I would draw the maps that kind of basically looked a lot like the way Atari games looked, except minus the functionality. I think it was like Print Shop, Broderbund. Yeah, I mean, I have floppy disks. They're all saved. I haven't tried to look at them in a long time, or if they even still work. So I was influenced by the Atari, but when I saw this, I was like, oh wow, we've arrived. It's not like you're trying to imagine what something could be, you're actually seeing it. Like, this is a complete package. Yeah, and this is the good ending. He's not happy. So anyways, that's it.